So in this video, we're going to talk about blackmailing and compromised people. Very good time with Imrankhan and all the things going on. As I've made myself aware, as Putin has said, the United States is the empire of lies. It truly is the empire of lies. Oh, democracy, democracy, liberalism. It's crony, it's rigged beyond human belief. Beyond human belief. It's mafia. And they put puppet governments in. Puppet governments. And for how many years has it been in Pakistan where they got some groomed, corrupt leader that's groomed in a foreign land, and they put a bunch of puppets in there to steal all the wealth, and then they funnel it out to London or New York. And they do it in tons of countries. They did it in South America. They did it in Africa. The CIA was all over, Colombia drug cartel. I mean, it's just unreal. So you got three different elements. One where they put a puppet government in there, like they did in Pakistan for years and years, before Imran Khan. And then you got puppet media. They put them in there and they kind of play along until something important comes, and it's just like, okay, promote this. You could tell. They do this kind of little theater play until the CIA says, push this agenda, and then they all come out of the woodworks. So all this shit is kind of flushing people out, which is kind of nice. You get to see who the traitors are, the compromised traitors. And then another element, and then you got, like I said, the media, and then the third, it's a lot of these billionaires that you look all across Europe, Russia, all over the place. They think it's an individual. It's not. It's not. It's not. You got New York and London. They'll recruit. They'll go in and recruit a guy that they like in that country. They'll bring him back. They'll groom him. You'll have some agency that gives them money to prop them up to buy a bunch of stuff. They'll just explode and be worth like $30 billion in a year. And then all of a sudden they lose all the wealth and no one knows where it goes. Well, they funnel it back. It's just cronyism. You look at all these oligarchs. Well, now they found out that 90% of their wealth is in London and New York City. That's funny. So who is really the corrupt person? Is it Russia? Is Russia corrupt? Or is it the countries that are holding on to that wealth? Kind of funny. And that's something else funny. They're Russian oligarchs, but as soon as they move to Israel, then they're Israeli citizens. I find that a little fishy myself too. And everything is rigged. It's rigged. And another thing is, I told you, after Ronald Reagan and the Bush era, the old warmonger, they completely infiltrated the liberals in these banking cartel New York. They completely infiltrated the conservative movement in the United States. The Bushes were complete liberals. So they got this moral, liberal democracy. We care about racism and human rights and women's rights. So what they do is they infiltrate the other party, and then they push them for war. And that's what neocons are. They're 95% liberal, and they're just war. And then the little differences between the two is just theater play. That's all it is. We don't like trans in sports, and we want this Christian. It's just little theater play. And then something big comes up. This racket banking cartel comes in. You must push this now. Pakistan, you must get Imran Khan out now. Conservatives, you push war. Liberals, you push war. All your infiltrated people in Russia, you criticize Putin, say you're all the people against the war. So this is all good. It flushes all the trash, traitors, garbage out of the woodworks. And my most important message to Pakistan, with Imran Khan, who's not compromised. He's not compromised. He's not a scumbag. He ain't garbage. He's not sold out. It's when you support Imran Khan, you're not only it's just not Pakistan. You're sticking up for the free world. You're helping Americans. You're helping Russians. You're helping Chinese. You're helping everyone else. You're sending a message that, you know what? We're not going to be part of your little crony, fake-ass democracy where you put in puppet governments. That's the message that you're going to send. So what you're doing right now is a lot more than just Pakistan. You're standing against cronyism. Fake democracy, liberal cronyism. And that's exactly what it is. And it needs to be called out.